it's T here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit new and different. Not new and different. This has been around for so long, but I haven't done this in a while now. It's a foundation try on, first impression, wear test, and touching base with you guys throughout the day. So, the foundation that I'm going to be trying out and testing today is the Victoria Beckham Beauty. This is with a collab with Augustine Batter, the skincare line. So this is a skincare and foundation. So you'll see me apply it through this video and my thoughts about it applying. I'll also be touching base with you throughout the videos. Without further ado, let's get started with this video. Okay, so I'm super excited to finally open this because it restocked now and I'm just like chef's kiss. I haven't even swatched it. So I just looked online. I've been seeing a lot of people trying this out and I'm like, it's my time. So Miss Victoria Beckham has blessed us with a this is the foundation drops and it has the AB Augustine batter Augustine batter in here. So this is supposed to be like really like healthy and skincare all in the skin tint. It's supposed to be lightweight and it's supposed to be here. Let me read you what the description says about this. The foundation drops delivers a breathable, skin renewing formula powered by Augustine Batter TFC8 technology, providing light coverage while nourishing and perfecting the complexion. We shall see about that. I do know that the AB, and I'm just gonna say AB because I don't want to say Augustine Batter, like the whole entire thing. We're just gonna use like acronyms. So the AB brand moisturizer is very rich. If you've used it before, it's like rich and luxe. So knowing that coming into today, I did just a light toner and a light moisturizer. So I was very frugal and sparing on my skin prep today because I am oily. For those of you that are not oily, just prep your skin the way that you usually. I would take it down a notch just simply because AB being infused in this, it's very rich already. So that's like an extra added layer of moisturizer. So that is just how I prep my skin today to make sure that I give this foundation a fair chance. And then the direction for this is to shake well before use. Apply a few drops with fingertip or the Victoria Beckham flat complexion brush, blending and building coverage as needed. So I will not be using my finger because you know how I feel about my finger and applying products. So I will be using a clean foundation brush today. I know you guys are like, you're clean. I know. Just for this to be a fair shot, I'm going to use a clean foundation brush. And so I'm going to reveal the product. This is so beautiful. Like, let's just give this Victoria Beckham foundation packaging drop a moment right now. It's just Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham is Victoria Beckhaming. The product always comes in like the most luxurious packaging, and there's like a little ball in here, which means that you should shake the product very well. This sounds very liquidy, and it does remind me of, I don't know if you guys have tried the Chanel foundation in a dropper like this, like back then, but it's giving me that Chanel foundation vibe. So I'm going to shake this up really well. Now I'm going to show you guys what this looks like on my hands. My hand, a few drops. So this is going to be runny. And oh, excuse me, I did not tell you guys which shade I am. I'm in the shade 5 light. So this is what the foundation consistency looks like. And what I'm gonna do, and I know I just didn't want to waste products, so what I'm gonna do is just directly put this on my skin. This might be too much, but it's a first impression right now. Okay. This was not Shape, and it's been out of stock for a very long time. And I bought it when I received a notification that stock, like it went back in stock for like just a few shades. But today I received a email notification that it's back in full stock. So if you are watching this, I do hope that it's in stock for you to try it out. So this is what the foundation looks like on my skin, swatched, and I'm going to use which foundation brush. So this is a clean foundation brush that I have. This is the 106 by BK Beauty. It's like one of those foundation buffer brushes, and I just really enjoy these type of brushes. I use it for every single foundation regardless, and I want to be able to keep some of or most of my routine the same and only introducing one new product, which is this VB foundation. So let me get started on blending, and then a little bit of background on my skin if you are new here, so you guys like, know like what type of skin I have and what I'm looking for in a foundation when I'm testing it out is that I have very pigmented skin where if I pick anything, scratch at anything, I will pigment very easily and it stays for a very long time. I'm very oily, acne prone with post acne scarring, as well as I get really red easily. I do have a more neutral type of undertone. So that's what I usually try to make sure that I address. And this is what I'm looking for in a foundation is that does it last on me? Is it going to emphasize all my textures? Is it full coverage? Is it too greasy? Is it neutral, or is it yellow, or is it too pink on me? So these are the different things that I usually look for in any foundation is shade match. I definitely don't want it to like look like I have like a different head compared to my body. And so there's that. And I'm just gonna drop this directly on my face because I'm assuming the dropper you can just drop directly on your face. And just one more time on the consistency. And for those of you that are new, my skin and my skin texture, I'm currently going through various treatment for my acne right now. So I'm doing salicylic acid peels, and this is all professionally done at a derm's office. So there's a lot of like downtime on these procedure simply because literally my face peels off and I need to protect it from the sun, protect it from everything. And so I am going through that. I'm also going through microneedling, the vampire facial. So yeah, just a little background on my skin. That way you guys can see what my real skin is like, and also various treatment that I'm doing to go through. And because of these treatment, I do purge. I do end up having dry patches. I end up breaking out a lot more because you're purging from these treatments. So first impression, this is has a glow to it. It's definitely dewier. It does give off a natural finish. It's a more light and probably, I want to say light to medium to buildable coverage. I'm sure you can layer it on. I'm going to go back in and build another layer to just cover a little bit more of like the acne scars and just certain areas that are a little bit more red. You could stop here. Honestly, it just gives like this fresh, glowy look to my face. But I like to really cover everything as much as possible, and it's like a dry patch. This does come off a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see. Like it's a match, but when you look really close up, it's a little bit more pink compared to my neck, but nevertheless, you can't really tell. It's like almost a perfect match, I want to say. And let me just get these earrings out of the way to just, you gotta make sure you blend all the way up and around edges. Like this area right here is where you can spot disconnect right away if your foundation doesn't match up. So I always like try to match to my neck. So there's that. I'm gonna go in with just like a touch bit more, not too much, and I'm just gonna drop like 2 drops and then whatever's extra on the top to go over these areas. What I want to do is just dot where I want to have more coverage, and then I'm just gonna lightly focus and stipple in that area and that area alone. This is a similar technique to like spot concealing as well too, but some days I'm just too lazy to do spot concealing. That I'll just take a little bit of this and I'll stipple it in these areas that I'm trying to cover up, and then I let it dry for just like a touch more than usual. So I do everything in like little layers. Little layers. So far, just looking at this, I'm definitely going to need to mattify myself. I don't know if this is just like first impression and knowing my skin. It's definitely we're a little greasy. I don't think this is gonna last on my skin, but we shall see. I'll wear it throughout the day and I'll report back to you and put it down in the description box below. And I'll also like send like videos and pictures of my skin throughout the day just so that you guys can see like the wear time, how many hours I've been wearing it for, and all. I haven't done a wear test in quite some time now. There's not really like a smell. It's more of like the moisturizer smell more than anything. But there's no smell to this. There's not like a perfumey smell. None of that. Also, I'm a blender. If you are new here, please don't mind me. I like to blend the living heck out of my skin. So that is what it looks like. One layer with spot treating in certain areas. So just like wanted to give you guys a look at the full what it looks like. She is dewy. She's dewy. Also, to save some time, I already did my brows and my eyes prior, just to like make sure like the main focus is on this foundation. And brows are very simple. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Arch Brow Pencil, and I've been trying and testing the Maybelline brow insert. So this is the one with the 3-prong. I do have to say I've been doing my brows a lot quicker, faster. So I will keep you guys posted because this is like my 4th time using it. I can tell that I already like it, but I just want to give it more time and more wear time before I give you guys my final thoughts. So there's that. And then for eyes, I use the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes eyeshadow primer and also the Master Mattes in my crease, like super simple. And then I lined my eyes with the Revy Beauty Umber, and then I smoked it out like, you know, your typical tea basic easy eyeshadow look because I wanted the entire show to be on my face. Let's get into the rest of the complexion. I did want to show you guys how other products lay on top of this. So first up, we're gonna go with my classic not old school, this is a little bit newer, but she works very well. This is the Dior Forever Skin Bronze in O2 Soft Fair. I want to make sure that I give this foundation a standing chance by using all of the products that I normally use that I know works with every single foundation that's like my day to day. So I'm gonna keep everything, like you guys will see, it's like nothing new that is like out right now, just to make sure that we stay true and fair and giving this foundation a chance to wear and play with other products. I do notice that this foundation is making le bronzer like creamier. This is a very dewy foundation. And we're just gonna blend and buff this out. I need to go get my nails done tomorrow just because 4th of July is coming up, and I was thinking about either getting 4th of July nails done or not, because I usually really like spring theme type nails, summery, pretty nails. And if it's like 4th of July, I'm only gonna like wear it for 4th of July, and then the rest of the month, what happens then? So I'm like back and forth on it, and 4th of July is like in about 2 weeks. By the time this video gets up, 4th of July is literally next week for us, for when the video's up. Sorry, I can't talk. Dun, dun, dun. So we are very glowy today. And then I'm gonna go in with the Victoria Beckham. It's only fitting that we use her contour stylus for this very special occasion. And I usually go down my nose, the sides of my forehead like so, and then really like structured contour right here. It's a very good, like, I use this very sparingly simply because it's so small. Like, it's not like your normal type of contour stick or bronzer stick that's like chubby and fat. It's like she's a skinny queen right here compared to like my House Labs one. And so I use it very sparingly in certain areas that I want to contour only, so I'm not wasting all the products. So this, what I usually do is just stamping it into that area so it stays concentrated, not trying to buff it all over. I'm very like precise in that area, and then whatever's the rest, I'll just go against my hairline like this. Same with this one, just tapping it up. We're just keeping that placement right there. And then blending out this ever so slightly. I've been trying to not use my hand. I'm making a proactive decision to stop using my handheld mirror, because I was watching some of the clips of like my previous videos, and I kid you not, and I'm sure you guys see this as well too. I'm literally like this, like really up close and personal. So we're gonna put that handheld mirror down, and we're gonna just try to use this mirror in front of me, and I'm just gonna try to use the viewfinder, because I just feel like I'm like blocking everyone's view from the entire application process. And I'm like, and sometimes you like get into like the zone of doing your makeup, and you're just like you know, you're just like very careless and not mindful of what other people are actually seeing. And sometimes it's just like totally like zone out all the way out. Okay, I have a few blushes, and what I want to really use, I know these are new from last week, and these are the Violet FR ones, and I cannot stop using them. They're just so good. I've been mixing two shades together. I use a lot more of this than this, because this one I use very precisely just like in my, you know, center of my cheek. So Latte Praline, it gives you like, it doesn't look like this on the skin. It just looks so different. So I'm gonna put this one away just simply because I wanted to use a different center blush, but I will be using the Latte Praline. This is so good, and if you smell it, it's the Violet FR smell. It's the one that's like the same in like their lip balm and their Bisou balms and just all their products. And it's like, it's such a light but not headache, like headachy type of smell where you're just like smelling it and then you're just like, OMG, I cannot. It's not like Dior. Dior is the cult, like the culprit, dumping an entire bottle of perfume into their makeup products. And so yeah. And this is like a velvety matte. It's a balm, but it's like a balm or like a balm cream to powder type of vibe. And I just, especially like with the foundation being very dewy, like I'm a dewy girl right now. With the foundation being dewy, I want to keep as much of the products matte as possible, like mattifying as possible to help balance out that dewiness and for it to last just a little touch longer on my face. So I use Latte Praline all over, everywhere, blown out around my nose. Then I use and I love the Bobbi Brown Tea Rose so much. This is another like velvet matte type of blush, and I'll just dip this in and really focus her right at the center. And this is Tea Rose. It's more of a pinkier shade. I just love a good pinkier shade in the center. This is like more of like a muted. This is a more muted pink, as you guys can see. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like a more muted rose mauve type of shade that I would put right here. And then I run the rest, same thing, over my nose. And it gives me such like this blush, all over blush glow. Like a little glow, a little matte, sorbet, orangey, tangerine, all of the above. And then we're gonna conceal, and I'm not gonna do anything different with the concealer. I'm just using same old Miss Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 2N. Like I mentioned, I want to try to keep a lot of, especially for a testing or wear test for foundation, I try to make sure that it's fair and it's with items that I've know that works with everything, plays well with others, and if these don't play well with the foundation, that means the foundation is at fault, not the other people, not the other players. Okay, let's blend this out. Just gonna blend it from my chin, my forehead, bridge of my nose. I try to blend this very sparingly and try to keep it concentrated at like the ends and right in middle right here without pushing it too hard up on my fine lines. And I feel like this has been helping with the creasing. I still crease. There's just too much traction around here, but I just take the remainder of the product and then I run it underneath my eyes. So it's like very minimal concealer to just avoid so much creasing. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just part of it, like, because there's so many like little skin folds and like you move your eyes a lot, you smile, you eat, you drink, and it moves all of those muscles. That is definitely really unavoidable. So this is what we have here. I'm going to grab a powder to set this all down. I've been testing this Laneige powder out and I am going to use it today just because this will show if these two play well or not, because it played really well in my previous video, and I'm only going to really set where I put the Estee Lauder concealer down, which I did last time and there was no issue at all. So we're gonna do that again this round. And so this is what it looks like. I'm not going to dispense more product out because I think last time I dispensed quite a lot and there's still a lot and I don't want to waste the product. So I'm just gonna tap this lightly in areas that needs to be mattified. And yeah. Okay, we're going to take a quick pause on the face. So we're just gonna let that sit there. I want to finish up my eyes. Okay, so I know I did some of my eyes and I know you guys usually like to watch me do my eyes. So I want to still do some of it. I am going to put this on. This is new. This is the Bobbi Brown Luxe Eyeshadow Rich Sparkle in Moonstone. And I just purchased this off the Bobbi Brown website, which I haven't been purchasing Bobbi Brown in a long time, but their new like shimmer shadow stick, I was blown away. Like I went down a rabbit hole right after like testing that out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. So I bought a few other things for Bobbi Brown, and just like sneak peek, I'm probably gonna be doing a full face of Bobbi Brown sometime soon. I do have some of the more one branded videos planned. I know I've been slacking on that this month, but I'm getting to it. I have a few brands lined up that I want to do one brand makeup tutorial. Anywho, enough yapping. I bought this Bobbi Brown single eyeshadow, and can we just talk about how beautiful Bobbi Brown's packaging is and the logo? Like it looks like some rich estate in like Scotland or something, or England. I don't know. It just gives me this like luxe old money vibe type of look that I'm just like, oh, okay. So this is what the shadow looks like. This is a single shadow. Can we just give this a moment? I don't know. I don't think the camera is doing this any justice. But in person, this is like a champagne pinky glitter foil, like disco, like I'm screaming disco ball. I haven't swatched it, so I could be very disappointed, but just looking at this, she looks mesmerizing. And if you are a glitz glam girl like me, I think you will be mesmerized by this too. And they have other shades as well. I've been living under a rock clearly because this has been out for some time. So what I'm gonna do is just swatch that. Stop. I want it on my eyes now. Okay. Let me put this on my eyelids and just like press it in. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I know some of you guys are like, T, you can find this glitter anywhere, but I like collect and eat glitter for a living, you know? I just collect, eat, and I just want all the glitters. Wow. 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 This is so pretty. I always love a little bit of like a champagne pop on my lids. I don't know what it is, but I'm obsessed with glitter. Okay? Obsessed with glitter. It makes me happy. I cannot stop looking at it. Chill. Chill, chill, chill.
Daddy, chill.
I'm gonna just curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and we can like talk about the mascara a little bit more. Okay. So, you guys know I've been trying the Maybelline Sky Tube Lash Sensational mascara, and I have some thoughts on it already that I wanted to update with you guys, because like we're here and I remember, and I want to say like I use this on camera and off camera as well, and throughout my day-to-day life, and then like also testing it. Like it's really cool when you take it off. You see like little, like it comes out like in actual tubes. And I want to say, and I'll give you guys my final thought against the other type of tubing mascara. But I want to say out of all, and I don't know if the drugstore has any tubing mascaras out right now, but this is the best tubing mascara at the drugstore right now. And if you're like in love with tubing mascara like myself, I would try this out. Like this is something that I would recommend. I've been picking this up very often, and this says a lot because I have a lot of mascaras that I really like the Thrive Cosmetic. The YSL Lash Latex is really good. I also really like the Simi Haze Beauty, the one in the black tube, and it's currently on sale right now. So if you are watching this, I believe the Simi Haze Beauty, well, also all the Sephora stuff is like 50% discount right now, or up to 50% discount. So if you want to try that Simi Haze Beauty mascara out, it's on sale. I also want to make sure you guys know that if you do too much with this, it will become very clumpy. So this is with curling my lashes. I've tried it without curling my lashes to give it like a chance, like, okay, for people who don't want to curl their lashes, and it's just as beautiful without curling your lashes. It still gives you like this fluttery nice effect, but knowing me, I want my lashes to reach the sky. I'm doing the same on this eye, and this eye is always nicer than the other eye because this eye has like, I feel like this eye I always have to finesse a lot more than this eye for sure. I always have to finesse this eye. Like this eye I have to like comb it out, wiggle it up, and like spread it open, and then make sure the lashes are not clumpy, and like fan it out, like the whole entire jazz. And like this one I'm just like let me just apply mascara, and like I don't have to really like do much because the lashes already like sit very nicely, and I just go in and put in mascara, and this makes my lashes insane. Like it gives me everything. It gives me volume, it gives me length, it just wraps and coats my lashes so incredibly nicely. I love it. All right. This is what we look like. My lashes are insane right now, and the eyes look so amazing. So pretty. I love this pretty eye. It's like glitz, glam, and glitter. So let's move on to powder bronzer. Yes. Powder bronzer and blush. Very importante. I'm gonna just use my classic old Dior, the Forever Jumbo, in the shade O2 for everything. I'm just gonna set that Dior balm down with this matte. Nothing too crazy. Not like trying a new bronzer today. I just want to make sure. I know I said that like 20 times now, but 21 times a charm. I'm not trying to use new products to skew the experiment. Okay. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal. No! This is the CoverGirl Skin Enhancer. This is the True Blend Baked Luminizing Blush, and I've just been loving. I've been on this like CoverGirl kick. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the drugstore has been stepping the heck up on all of their game in packaging, in formula, in wear time and performance. It's just fantastic. Like LA Girls, shimmery diamond glitz and glam shadow. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I totally forgot what the name was. I have literally the memory of a pea, like really bad. So there's that. But yeah, I love the LA Girl eye stuff. I've been loving the CoverGirl blush, bronzer, their bake formula. I've been loving their blurring. I feel like a lot of the brands are like blurring, coming out with blurring products, which is amazing. And then what else? Maybelline, the mascara is like killing it right now. And then for lips, I'm gonna do my classic old Refi blurring, the blur liner crayon in mauve. I wanted to go with opal, but the lipstick shade today, I find that mauve will go a lot better. And then what I want to do is go in with Rose Latte by Violet FR, their Bisou Ball. I just feel like this is such a nice blurring, and also my lips doesn't have to be like perfect today. I don't know, I like a imperfect blurring the lines like type of look these days. Ooh, before we finish, I'm gonna gel my brows with the Rare Beauty brow gel because I'll be wearing this all day and I will check in with you guys throughout the day. So I will be back throughout the day to check in with you guys. I'm gonna run some errands. What else? Like, I have a lot of things to do. Run errands. I have some work to do. I have to drop off some mail because yesterday was Juneteenth, which is a Friday, and like the post office was closed. So I'll be doing that. I'll be cleaning and cooking as well too to prep for the week. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty busy day for me, and I will bring you guys through. I'll like video myself and everything like that. So I will check back in with you guys in just a second, and then by the end of the night I'll have a sit down here to show you guys like the final look on my face after wearing it all day long. I will touch back with you guys shortly. Forgive me, but I literally forgot to check in throughout the day, and I was literally about to wash my face off, and then I realized, OMG, I need to sit down and show you guys the final like wear time. What time is it right now? It's currently 8:30. I had this on since like 11:30, 11:40. So we've gone through about over 8 hours of wear with no touch up, nothing. I ran errands, I went outside, I cooked, I cleaned, I did some work, I ate, and so this is what the skin looks like. You'll see a little bit, my skin underneath peeking through, but regardless, I do feel like this wore very nicely. I didn't touch up. I should touch up, but we're winding down the night. I'm about to just lay on the couch and snuggle my cats and call it a night. So, this is the final wear test. My final thought is that this is definitely a more natural to dewy finish. It's not like full coverage, and it does they come off. It's very pretty when you put it on. It gives you like this fresh look. I'll keep wearing it just simply because it's expensive, and you know how it is with all of my products and all my skincare and all of my makeup. I like to use it. I'm gonna get my money's worth. That's what it is. But is this like an everyday long wearing foundation for me? No, my oily skin. No, I don't think that this would like hold up. This is more for like my no makeup day, or let's go to the beach, or something light and easy to put on without like feeling like very heavy. And I do want to make note that I did not feel this foundation. That is the one thing that I did not feel like I'm like, oh my God, I'm wearing makeup. Like throughout the day, I'm like, oh, I'm wearing makeup. Oh my gosh, I'm wearing foundation. Obviously, my eyes and stuff, you can see that I'm wearing makeup, but you know how like foundation, when you're putting it on, you can feel it. Like it feels very kicky. This is very lightweight, so that is a plus for me. That alone, like a lightweight foundation where it actually feels light on your skin, you don't notice it throughout the day, but your skin still looks good. Like there's still some, like, my texture and my imperfections peeking through, and I don't know, I kind of like there's like still imperfection peeking through because it's like real skin, even though I'm a very full coverage gal. So I don't know. This is very nice. It's not cut out for oily skin girls for sure. Like I want to say 2-3 hours in, I was already like seeping in oil. So other than that, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it, and we're gonna call it a night now. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.